chat. High school dreams and college stats. Wednesday morning tales unfold, memories and news retold. Tune in B1039, Curry's voice and life, sweet line. Sheriff Miller by his side, live in bluegrass, hearts alive.
Brought to you by Big Rapids Tire. Yeah, we're already set to go here. Look at that.
Lord, it is 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it is.
Good morning,
Brought to you by
Bob.
Big Rapids Tire. We want to thank them. And also, we want to thank our Zots back on with us. So, yeah, we want to thank Roxanne and everybody there. So, welcome to Curry's Hot Tow League. I was wondering if I was leaving somebody out there. But, Curry's Amico and Towing, always part of it here. So, hello there, Pat.
Morning, Bob. How are you?
All right.
I need to text the station's phone number on my phone for that gentleman there.
Oh, all right.
Brian Miller, the co-host, and my guy that gets our visitors in here, our guest, not with us today. He's got a very important jail committee meeting with the commissioners this morning. I hope everything goes well there. He's doing a great job in Mecosta County. I know can't please everybody, but he pleases us, doesn't he, Bobby?
He does.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, boy, I got mine going off, too. Here.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, and the Daggett Gilbert Funeral Home. Thank you, Jen. Jen texted me here.
Oh, yeah, she would. That's our mother of the radio station, Jen Theodore. Dom's doing well, huh?
Yeah, doing okay.
You folks didn't know he had a little surgery on his throat, and it went very successful. It's been about a month ago now, isn't it, Bob?
Yes, I think maybe a little more than that. Yeah.
He's one of the nicest guys. You know, he's kind of hidden behind the scenes here at the radio station, but he's the guy that puts this all together, and just a tremendous, intelligent man when it comes to radio. He's got his whole life's been radio, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely.
I know it has nothing to do with athletics, but it does actually. He doesn't have an athletic show on today because of him.
There you go. You could do a sports show.
Yeah. But I want to do a story of his life someday on my Tuesday morning show.
Okay.
Let people know.
Well, I don't know if he kind of under the spotlight, around here. So yeah, he doesn't make a big production about himself.
Well, I know he doesn't, but it's pretty interesting because he started at a very young age of 9, I think it was, something like that, at the radio station there in New York.
Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, in Detroit, Michigan, Saginaw.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, but let's. He doesn't like us talking about him, so.
All right, let's stop. Then.
Yeah, we'll stop. We'll talk about Jen.
Before we call our guest, though, I thought, well, who can I get on here? And I've been trying to get Jim Small back on, and one of these days we'll get him back on here. Jim played for the Detroit Tigers years ago and had a great career in baseball and a great career in life out at Canadian Lakes. I think he was one of the first realtors out there back in the day with Don Bowman Company.
Right.
But anyway, I was talking to Casey Nemeth. He's got a great show on here on Friday mornings, as you know. You're here with him, right?
Yeah.
And he's all about safety, gun
Absolutely.
safety and instructional guy, him and Kyle.
Right.
And I said, how about having something here in Big Rapids for the kids to kind of get the mothers and dads with their kids out here and show them what a gun is all about.
Right. Get them comfortable with having one around and, and being responsible. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah. And
it's not a toy. I mean, that's...
Right. So, well, anyway, we're going to work on that, having one here in Big Rapids. I know we have the gun and rod and gun out there in Mecosta. It's really dry, but we could just have a couple of weekends. So keep that in the back of your minds, folks. And if you are interested, contact me. We'll get your name down, and we can only have so many, I know, and we'll get back with Casey on it, and we'll try to get that done this.
I used to talk about having. I think we had this back in New York. Long before my time. I mean, I didn't have this, but they had gun clubs, and one school I knew had a shooting range in the basement.
Right.
So
all right.
Not unheard of.
All right. Yeah. Well, let's start with our first guest this morning. Let's go Ryan Hodges. He's defensive coordinator, kind of Tony Anese's first man, you might call him. He might be called the vice president of football affairs up there in Bulldog Nation. While we're giving Ryan a call here, I want to wish my dear friend Bill Shively a happy 73rd today. Get on Facebook. I think it's on Lynn's post. You'll have to see my post. I've never posted anybody this, but Bill, you're pretty unusual, so I thought, what can I do to get your attention? Happy 73rd to Bulldog Bill Shively. Yeah, 70. I thought he was 74, but he corrected me this morning.
Okay.
Happy birthday. And then Kevin Wells' birthdays were yesterday.
Gonna put him right on the air here. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, Ryan.
Coach Ryan.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, you are on the air with us.
Awesome.
On B103.
All right, well, I know
I'll turn
you're-
you over to Pat here.
All right, thank you, Bob. I know you're a busy man, so we'll get right to the point. Last week you started off with Penn State, right?
Pitt State, yeah.
Pitt State, I get them mixed up. Shows you how much I pay attention. Pitt State. Anyway, last year they beat you guys last year. I know you don't want to talk about that, but things happen even when you're on top of the league like you guys are week in and week out. What was the difference from last year to this year, Ryan? Did you prepare differently defensively? For you folks out there, Ryan Hodges has been the defensive coordinator for many, many, many years. He's a nemesis to his opposition. Somehow you guys just come up and play great defense week in and week out. But I'm going to let you have the mic here, Ryan. Tell us what happened from last year to this year and just a little bit about maybe your new quarterback, or do you have a new defensive guy out there or what?
So, as far as last year to this year, last year we adjusted our defense. We switched from our 6-1 Bearcat base, which was good for us for a number of years, but it kind of handicapped us in some of the different things that we could do. It hindered our ability to be more multiple. And last year, it was our first game running it, so we had a little bit of it was our first game adjusting as coaches, first game adjusting as players, but I thought we handled it pretty well last year defensively. We held them to 19 points, 4 field goals, and we just couldn't get the ball off last year. We turned the ball over too many times against them last year and gave them short fields, and it kind of wore on us a little bit defensively, and we ended up giving up a lot of points and not scoring very much. This year, I thought, offense took care of the ball a lot better. We were very good at running the football from the quarterback position. We did have a new quarterback in Wyatt Bauer, and he did a great job in his first start. Really executed the offense pretty well. He ran the ball 25 times, which is a lot for a freshman quarterback to do. Defensively, a lot of our secondary is back. We did make some mistakes. We gave up more passing yards than we'd like to see and had a few too many blown coverages. But we were very good on 3rd and 4th down. So our defense was really good at getting off the field on Thursday night, and I think that was one of the big differences in the game. And then, Pat, I got to let you know, I've kind of adapted my role. I'm more of a senior defensive assistant now, kind of like a general manager, and Tony and Grant are the coordinators, but I'm still in the defensive room with those guys and working hard to help our defense be as great as it can be.
Yeah, you've done a great job, that's for sure. They always say defense wins the game, that's for sure. You really kept your opponents down to low scoring the last couple of years. This year, so you have a new defense, you changed it, and you're working really well doing it. That new quarterback coming in, everybody was really shocked. And Bulldog Bill Shively, I just welcomed his 73rd today. But he came in the station yesterday morning, and everybody looked at him and said, "Bill, where'd this quarterback come from? I mean, this is a big surprise." And he just raised his eyebrows and goes, "I don't know." He says, "That was a surprise to everybody." You guys kept that a good secret, eh?
Yeah, well, Wyatt and his brother Tarek are twin brothers from Corona, Michigan, and that's where our head coach is from. And, they were amazing on scout team for us last year. Oh. And Wyatt had a really good spring. Carson couldn't practice through the spring due to his injury. And so Wyatt really took a lot of reps in the spring and got better and better and better.